Hello, my fellow Final Faction fans. So from now on, I'm going to call you FFF, Final Faction fans. Well, you guys got me a little bit hooked, I got to admit. You know, I mean, if it's a dollar toy and it's this cool, you get a little bit hooked. But, I will tell you this. I need to make them look a little more, I don't know, popping. They need to pop. A friend of mine, Stephen Larry, used to say, "It's got to pop, man." So I'm trying to make these pop. But here we are in package. The KHARN, and this is what I found recently in my recent trip there. And there's the Brute. Okay, we're all familiar with the Brute by now. Okay, and here's his back card. Okay, if you want to pause that and read that, that's fine. Okay, get a good look at him. That's the Brute. That's how he comes. And I mean it. Get a good look at him. Because I'm going to show you what I've done to him. And here is the Synthoid. A Synthoid. Hey there, I'm a Synthoid. I'm here to perplex you with the way you pronounce my name. Synthoid. So anyway, there's that. And there's the back of his card. Bida-bida-bim. Bida-bida-bim. Okay, get a good look at that. Hope you did. Make sure you get a good look. That's what he looks like on the card. All right. Here is the accessory pack. Now, I got this for a reason, and you'll see why. So these are the Quake arms. So this is, you know, additional ammunitions you can, or munitions you can plug onto the card. And this is the back of that card. What I like about it is it really lays out for you what the heck you're doing here and what these things are. I think the little ones would be pleased with these because they can just play with them and just busticate them because they're only $1. And us, we have fun with them because we can customize them. So this is the drone. And this is the way he comes. Actually kind of pleased with the way he actually appears with the light and very light silver hair brushing, silver dry brushing. Don't like the color of the gun. In fact, I don't like the color of any of these munitions. They're like too bright, you know, purples and pinks and greens and teals and all that. Nothing wrong with those colors, but I don't like them for the color of a gun. So make sure you get a good look. Do you see them? Okay. So we're going to take a pause, come back, and I'm going to show you what I've done. Woohoo! Sorry, I was drinking again. All right. So here, new tripod. This is what I've done to this guy. Obviously, he's holding one of the munitions, which, by the way, I think that the initial color of that was that teal color. So in this case, it is a matte black. All of these are acrylic paints. It's a matte black with some gold highlights. Kind of makes the gun kind of cool, don't you think? It pops. Then on his body, dry brushed 3 different colors. If you look at his feet, they look like they're muddy. And they should, because he's been traipsing around the mud trying to kill human beings. That's what they do, for they are the KHARN. And, you know, I did some tricking out. You know, see the purple eyeball or whatever it might be, a phaser or something. And I threw some black in there. And I did some black light dry brushing up in here. I love the silver that they already had on it, so I wanted to maintain that. But I still wanted to look like this guy's seen some battle. And you can see the the dry brushing in there, and right in there, and look at his little sword arm there. That looks like that's been smacking something, doesn't it? Okay. I love the way the feet came out. Isn't that cool? And by the way, the color I used to make that muddy effect was just a plain old flat acrylic paint brown. Back here again, just some very light black dry brush. And this is what I have. Okay, so tell me, in the comments below, would you rather have something that looks like this, or would you rather have something that looks like that? Yeah, it's cool, but it needs a little bit of love, right? And so that's what we did here. We gave him some love, because Synthoids need to be kissed once in a while. So that's what we did. Not bad. In fact, I got to the point where I was like, you know what? I like what I did here. I like what I did. Because, see, I still left some of the light gray. You see that right there? You can see the highlights there. And that's what he was. And that's what he is. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's the Synthoid. Now let's take a look at something else. Ah! Bum 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 bum. I'm sorry, man. This tripod, I love it, but it is not stable. Okay, this is the drone, and I love the way he came out. I'm very pleased with that. You know what I did? I used 3 different colors. I used that brown, acrylic, flat acrylic brown on his feet, and you can see that. You can see it looks like his feet are a little bit muddy. Here, let me hold it still for you. He's got a little cat hair on him. By the way, we have 6 cats. Yes, we do. Then we put some rose gold on his body, and I did not do it thick. I did not want to cover everything. And then I went in and I wiped it off a little bit. And then we added the brown for the feet. Actually, I added a little bit of brown in his hand, too. Yeah, and then there's his back. And the pack, I painted completely flat black, and then I went back in and airbrushed rose gold. I wanted it to match kind of him, because this all looks organic, but I wanted it to be different. That's what it looks like from the side. And there he is from the front. And also he's holding a gun, which came in at a gray, kind of a pukey light gray color. Once again, flat black and a little bit of rose gold, just to get, make it pop. But what's cool about the way I did this is you can actually see a lot of the molding. You can actually see the serrations and the lines and the crevices. See his legs? Yeah. And then, very carefully, with a very teeny weeny brush, went in with gold, and I made his gun look like it was something that could actually fire missiles. Maybe there are missiles. I don't know. So you see what I did right there? There's that. So once again, I ask you. So here he comes. This is the way he came. Looks okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah, $20. And this is what he is now. Bum, 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 bum. So what do you think? Do you like the way he comes? Or do you kind of like this right here? I'm digging it. Oh, by the way, I also went in with a very tiny black marker. And let's see if I can show you here real quick. I went with a very tiny black marker, and I got in. So now we see where his eyes are. See where his mouth is. I highlighted his teeth with a different color gold, a different shade of gold, I must say. Then I came into his chest a little bit, some highlights in there. See that right there? Just kind of, making it pop. This is one of the golden KHARN. Hello, I am made of gold, but I still want to kill you. Because, of course, they're the KHARN. All right, so there's that. And let's go ahead and pause, and we'll come back and look at the brood. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, cat hair, hang on. Bum. Here is the brute. Interesting how he came out, isn't it? Isn't it cool? I absolutely did a very light rose gold over him. I put a little bit of that brown on his feet, so it looks like he's walking around in the mud. See that? Now, he's not, the color you're seeing here, it's the way it comes out or comes across after you lay the rose gold on him. I'll show you in a minute. Anyway, doing the light paint work, you do bring out all the sinews and the crevices, and once again, I went in with some black, and I highlighted some areas here in his chest, and also his face, because I wanted to see his face. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there it goes. Brute face, brute face. And then I figure as a brute, he's going to want to have lots of munitions. And here's his back, and here's one of the accessory pack items, the Quake arms. And see what I did right there, too? So I painted it all flat black. For some reason, I just feel like the munitions should be black. But I did add the rose gold and also some brass color. You can see right in here. See? Not bad. And then you can see a lot of the detail in here now because of the light brush. And then I added some of the gold onto the, I call them dragon heads. That's what they kind of look like. See the dragon heads? Hello, dragon heads. And then his main gun he comes with, I wanted him to keep that because it's the size for him. Once again, flat black, and then I added some gold highlights just to make it pop. So, here's the original one. Here's the way it comes. Kind of grayish, purplish, grayish. I'm a little colorblind, so I don't know. And here is what I got. Another golden KHARN. Because who doesn't love golden KHARN? I know I love golden KHARN. So there's his gun. See, that's the way it came, and this is the way it came out with me. Now, guys, these are things that you can do very easily. These are acrylic paints. You can buy them at Hobby Lobby. You can get them at any hobby store. And they work so well. And they're so easy to work with, and they're so forgiving. You know, you make a mistake, and it's still wet. You just a little wet cloth. You wipe it off, whatever. And by the way, that's what I did here, too. After I did paint him, I did come with a wet cloth so that we could see some of those color variations in him. So there he goes, there he is. And while I'm holding this, so this is what it turned out as, and this is the way it comes. The Quake arms. Yep, there's that, and there's that. Okay, there you go. And now you've seen my golden KHARN. And tell you what, let's take a break, come right back and line them all up again. Taking it off the tripod so we can get up close and personal. So here we got the Brute, and here we got the Synthoid with his dirty feet. And here we have the drone with that cool gun. Yeah, that Quake arms looks terrific. You know, the flat black with the gold. Oh my gosh, doesn't that make it just pop right the heck out? It does. And so there we have it. Just kind of want to show you what I did with this. And you know what? You can do it yourself. Very easy stuff to do. You know, just the acrylic paints. Yes, the acrylic paints. The acrylic paints. And maybe a little bit of marker. You know, find the ultra-fine marker, a black marker, going on in there and do that. And, you know, I think it really made him look, I don't know, a little more legit. Whatever. But I like the gold color. And certainly that's not the color they are in the cartoon. But I just liked it. I thought it made it pop. Well, you've seen it all now. Thank you for joining me for this little episode of the Golden KHARN. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Please subscribe. We need subscribers. And I want to remind you that I do these videos for you. I want you to see them and enjoy them and be happy with them. And by subscribing, you help me do just that. So don't forget that I'm also on TikTok. Is it TikTok? TikTok. I'm on TikTok. Zach Collects on TikTok. And I'm also on Facebook. Zach Collects Action Figures. So hopefully we will meet there too. In the meantime, be nice to the KHARN. Because they have a bad temper. Bad temper. Bye now. Bye now. Bye now.